But if you look here on the bottom as well, you can see the little door, and that's where you can store your USB dongle. A lot of wireless mouses tend to forget this function, to where if you're traveling or if you're going around, you can sometimes lose these little dongles, and sometimes in some brands they're not exactly replaceable. So I really like they also keep a little hatch for it, so you can keep it safe while you're traveling. Now again, as I mentioned, it's a bit of an ergo design. It does fit the curvature of your hand really nicely. And then here, we can see the feet that I was also referring to earlier. They are replaceable. Here on the sides, you can see the little divots as I'm pulling off the hatch, so you can see just how deep everything is for that USB dongle to sit in. Those feet are replaceable. And so with those replaceable little notches, you can get up underneath them, and you're able to place it if you wear those out. The mouse does come with a PAW 3395 sensor, which does have 26,000 DPI, that 1,000 polling rate, 650 IPS tracking, and also 50G acceleration. And then here's on the underside again, all the gold contacts where everything goes onto. Would like to see, like I said, just a little bit stronger magnets to go with these. It does slide around. It doesn't just lock on like I would expect it to. But then again, this is a new design. This is a new way to charge your mouse in some cases. So I think a first revision of this mouse, so far, I'm quite in love with everything that it can do. As you can see here, this is that RGB a little bit at the bottom. And it does have one LED just nested in between your left and right. And you can tell if it's in Bluetooth mode, if it's pairing, or what the battery is, which we'll go over a little bit of the colors and for the battery once we get into the software. But let's go ahead and check out the weight for the mouse itself. Now, on their website, they do say the weight of this mouse is 55 grams. I was measuring about 58. Now, with the dock itself, that also measures around 71 grams. And then altogether, it's about 130 grams with everything all said and done together. So pretty right on par with what it is as far as the weight goes of their advertising, so kudos to that. Now let's go ahead and check out the sound for how loud it is. So far, it's looking like nothing over really 60 decibels, and again, that's really just right in front of the sound meter, so just to kind of have a good reference point for if you're holding it and you're right next to it. There is a somewhat significant click to it, but nothing too crazy. Nowhere near the loudest mouse we've checked out so far.